Alright, time for another video, because clearly my Christmas one was such a hit, and because I've been really slacking on my video demos. So today we're going to do a little bit of a pedal shootout. Just got this brand new toy in the mail yesterday. It's the new Seymour Duncan Vapor Trail analog delay. It's actually analog, not analog-like. I've taken the back off to confirm. Fantastic little production pedal. Really basic setup, time, repeats, mix. Then you got your rate and your depth controls for modulation. And it's got the wet insert, which is a really cool feature that I've yet to play with, but you can route totally wet to one side, totally dry to the other. You can run it to an expression pedal to control the mix. You can put a flanger in on strictly the repeats, all this kind of wonderful stuff. Haven't tried it because I can't find my TRS cable, so I'm going to have to make a new one up. Nonetheless, got it, played it, loved it. Then I put it up against my Multiplex Jr. just to see what the difference is, and I figured I'd shoot a video to kind of explain. The Multiplex is, of course, from 1776 effects, the Junior, sorry, not going against the full-blown Multiplex, just because I wanted something with the exact same controls to do a proper type shootout. So yeah, I got this one here. It's the Seymour Duncan Vapor Trail, and here we have, well, half of this is the Multiplex Jr. This is a delay reverb combo I built. Full disclosure, Josh doesn't market this as an analog type delay. It doesn't have any of those, wonderful faux tape explanations or anything like that. It's a digital delay, it is what it is. But I think you'll be surprised to see how close, for what we do, this covers the same ground as this. Anyway, gonna shoot it. Going to be using a G&L hollow body quilt top Legacy because it's pretty and because I haven't played it in a long time. Going to be running through a Hughes & Kettner Tubemeister 18 head, dead clean. It's the cleanest head I own, and that's why I'm using it, because I didn't want to color anything up. Running that through a sealed back 112 enclosure with Eminence Governor speaker in it. Running it in the effects loop, not in front, so we don't change anything. Anyway, gonna do some quick demos for you. Hope you like it. Hope you get an idea of the difference between the two and, what each is good for. Alright, so here we go. Gonna start off with just a completely wet mix on each pedal, with the time set about the same and the repeats set about the same, so that you can get an idea of how the notes tail in each case, or how they repeat. So we'll start with the Multiplex. And the Vapor Trail. So you can hear there's a little bit of distortion in the repeats on the Multiplex. That's typical in a PT 2399 type application. So let's set it up now for mix it about 11 o'clock. Crank the time up a bit. Crack the repeats back. Just for some, like chording type delays. Vapor Trail. Turn it on first. Okay, that was on neck and middle. I'm going to switch to bridge and middle. We'll start with the Vapor Trail again, because you're going to see that The analog's a little bit warmer, a little bit more bass heavy, whereas the Multiplex is a little bit brighter. Not necessarily a bad thing, especially if you were playing with humbuckers or something, but... and the Multiplex. So now let's put the modulation into play. With the vapor trail, you gotta adjust the knobs manually, of course. With the Multiplex, you just flick a switch and you get this fun green light that goes. Just to mix up a bit. And we'll start with the vapor trail again, go into the neck pickup. Bridge in the middle pickup. And let's go over some real fun. Let's crank the rate back. Let's crank the depth all the way up. Let's put the mix up and let's put the delay up. And see if we can make ourselves sick. Alright, we'll start with the Multiplex. Vapor trail. Yeah, neither of those sounds have any use in any single song application I can think of, but they'd be really fun to screw with a sound guy at like church practice or something. Anyway, that's a couple of different settings. So yeah, Vapor Trail is $150. Great pedal. It's definitely warmer, as you'd expect. Does a great job. Really happy I bought it. Not disappointed at all. And I've Haven't purchased a new production pedal in probably 3 years. The Multiplex, yeah. You could build one for like $50 with all top-of-the-line components, really pretty enclosure. And you know what? It sounds pretty dang close. It is definitely a little bit brighter. Not a lot brighter, but a little bit brighter. Which actually, if you were putting it in front of the amp with humbuckers, you might want, because I find that with the analog stuff, with a neck humbucker in front of the amp, you're actually getting a little bit too much bass coming through. So yeah, both are really great. If you haven't built a Multiplex Jr. yet, build one. If you haven't built the Big Daddy Multiplex, by all means do. Mine's sitting upside down on the floor over there for no good reason. But yeah, hope you liked it. Hope you found it helpful. Talk to you guys later. Curtis out.